All right, now we're going to be talking about our second recipe that we're doing for this podcast, and it's the Korean beef bowl. And for that, we're going to use a special cut of meat. What's so special about this cut of meat? Why this cut of meat?
Yeah, so we're using the beef flank steak. So it comes from the abdominal section of a cow. Actually has long grain muscles, but it's lean and it's very tender and full of flavor. This is perfect for these bowls. These ground beef bowls are very trendy right now. And this is a great alternate for it. Great for tacos, fajitas. We're gonna slice it about a 1/4 inch strips here.
And you're going with the grain or against the grain?
You want to go against the grain. That's gonna make for a tender bite. You don't have to chew.
Right.
Very hard, really good.
Perfect. It looks good.
And it's a fairly cheap cut too, so you don't have to pay a ton for it. You can feed a whole family on a cut like this for 10 bucks.
The thing I like about beef is it's so quick to cook, especially in the strips. If it was chicken, it's a little bit more complicated. You got to make sure, cooked all the way through at certain temperatures and all that. Beef, you don't have to worry quite as much.
Yeah, you cook this like a nice medium or so. Like everybody in the family can enjoy that, kids. And problem is getting to the bowl once it's all cooked. We just want to eat it before you assemble
cooking
it. Yeah.
In the dish. All right, so we're going to go ahead and we're going to add that to our pan. We're going to get that started cooking, and then we're going to be adding some scallions and some minced garlic along with that.
All right, we'll put this beef in here.
It's all ready to be plated. We've got this one, we're going to be using the quinoa. So I'm going to go ahead and put some quinoa here in the bottom of the bowl. And then we're going to put some beef over the top here. Just like that. Nice, good serving of beef. Making sure we get some of those green onions in with it. We're going to add some more of these pickles that we made. Put that here on the side. And then you can add avocados and then the same stuff that we had made for the salmon dish to add to this also. One thing that this does call for is to sprinkle some sesame seeds over the top. And there you have your beef dish. Now that we've made our two main dishes, now it's time to have some yummy dessert. And this is again anti-inflammatory. We are going to be making a baked vanilla bean berry crisp. So I'm going to turn it over to our great assistants here, Kenzie and Jen, and they're going to make us some great crisp.
So now we are going to put in 3 cups of berries. We have chosen strawberries, blackberries, and raspberries.
Okay, so now we're gonna add the lemon zest. And the lemon juice.
And cinnamon, cornstarch,
Some maple syrup.
and some vanilla. High quality vanilla.
And now we mix. Now we're gonna add all our dry ingredients for the crust. So we're gonna add the oats, and then the almond flour, some ground ginger, and then some cinnamon. A little bit of salt. And then the walnuts.
Now we're going to add in our wet ingredients. Melted coconut oil. Vanilla. And maple syrup. In a greased baking dish, we are going to add our berries.
And then on top, we're gonna add the crumble that we made. Okay, now we're gonna put it in the oven for 30 minutes at 350 degrees.
So our berry crisp is all done and we are going to plate that up. It looks really good. I'm excited to try this. Maybe wait till it cools off a little bit so it's easier to get out. And we are gonna put some Greek yogurt with that. And top it off with a couple of raspberries or strawberries. Perfect.
Try one recipe this week out of our recipes. We'd love to see how yours turn out and share this episode with friends and family. We're going to be putting together a cookbook recipe for our website, so you should be able to go in and find these recipes at some point when we finally get that all together. And that will really help with your anti-inflammatory diet. So thank you for joining us, and look for us next time on TMJ Unlocked.